For today's workout, you're going to need one exercise mat. If you don't have one, you can use a big towel. One chair, ideally knee height. Two small dumbbells, or if you have only one dumbbell or one weight of any shape that is not too heavy, that will work too. No weights? No problem. You can use 2 water bottles or 2 things. One small towel folded. One cushion. If you have a staircase at home or a small step, you can use one of them. I don't have stairs, so I will be using this step. But if you don't have access to any of these options, don't worry. I will be providing modifications later. I also recommend you to try this workout barefoot or with socks if you feel comfortable. Welcome to day number 1 of this series. We are about to start, so make sure you have everything ready to go. For our first exercise, we're gonna be using a chair. Remember that in this workout, I want you to do your best. Don't overthink it and don't try to be perfect. Stand up in front of the chair, and from there, you're gonna sit back with your glutes. Aim to sit back with your glutes as far as you can. In that way, we can use more the glutes and less the knees. The position of your arms is completely up to you. You can keep your elbows elevated. You can keep your hands next to your hips if that helps with the balance. In my case, I like keeping them in front of me. So I'm gonna do the last repetition in that way. After this repetition, we're gonna have a break. Very good. We have 30 seconds rest, which I'm gonna be timing for us. In this break, you can have some water or have a rest. If you felt like the first set was challenging enough, just stick to body weight. But if you're ready for a little bit extra, grab the 2 water bottles, the 2 tin cans, or if you're using dumbbells, you're gonna grab the dumbbells and you're gonna stand up in front of the chair. No matter which object you're using, we're gonna be holding it in the same way. Stand up tall and sit back with the glutes and stand up again. This time, we're gonna focus on the stance. How is that stance feeling? Does it feel right on the knees and hips? If it doesn't, feel free to adjust it. Somewhere between hip and shoulder width will be ideal. Before we have another break, we have few more repetitions to go. Keep thinking about sending the hips back. Excellent. We're gonna have a second rest, and in the meantime, I'm gonna be showing the people that are using one weight, how can we hold that weight? This is one option, but you also have this option. Use the one that feels the best for you. If you are using a weight of any shape that is light enough, you should be able to hold it like this. For the last set, I'm gonna be using the one dumbbell option. But remember that you can use just your body weight or whatever you have available at home. Stand up in front of the chair and think of sitting back with your glutes and standing. In this set, focus on your knees. Are they caving in? If they are, focus on pushing them out. They should be following your toes. We are very close to the end of this set. We have 3 repetitions to go. This is 1. Exhale, going up. That's 2. And 1 last one. And that's 3. Well done. We have 30 seconds rest, and now we're gonna move to the upper body. For that, we're gonna grab the small towel, and very quickly, I want to show you how I like folding it so it's easy to use. Imagine you want to pull the towel apart when you're doing this exercise, and this is gonna help you to feel the muscles better. Grab the chair. We're gonna stand up in front of the chair, sitting back as far as we can with the glutes. Your chest is tall. We're gonna bring the arms overhead, and from there, we're gonna pull behind the neck. This is one option, but we also can pull towards your upper chest. The 2 options are great. It comes more to what feels more natural and better for your shoulders. and what helps you to engage your back the best. We have one more repetition to go. That's great. Now, time for the break. We have 30 seconds to go. I'm gonna change the position of the chair so you guys can have a front view. And I'm also gonna have a drink of water because I'm getting thirsty. For the second set, I want you to focus on feeling the muscles of your back working. And also remember to keep a constant tension on the towel unless it hurts your shoulders or elbows. If that were the case, just hold the towel loose. Let's get ready. Bring the arms overhead and we're gonna pull down with your elbows. When you get at the bottom, that's when we want to squeeze your back. That's where the contraction is happening. So it's not about going up and down as quick as possible. It's about thinking on that contraction and feeling the muscles. We have one more repetition to go. Fantastic. Let's take 30 seconds rest. And I'm gonna turn the chair around to give you a better view. You don't have to be doing this all the time. This is just for me to give you a different angle. In this case, I just changed my mind and I decided to give you a back view. Grab your towel. Here, what I like is you're gonna be able to see the muscles of the back working. Let's get ready, towel in hands. Let's go overhead, shoulders away from the ears, and let's go down with the elbows and up. Look at the contraction on the back. That's what you should be focusing on. And remember, you can keep the towel in front of your body or behind your neck. We have a couple more to go. That's one. And one last one. Well done. That's the second exercise completed. Our next exercise is a lower body one. For that, we're gonna get rid of the chair. And if you have a staircase at home, you will be using that. Otherwise, grab the step option that you have available. People doing body weight will be able to see a modification on the screen. Stand up in front of the step. Place your right foot on it, making sure that the foot is straight and knee and hip are aligned. Stand up tall and push the body up with your right leg. Notice that when you push the body up with the right leg, we are pushing it until the leg is completely straight. And I'm working on keeping my left foot elevated at the back. We have 3 repetitions to go before we change legs. 1, 2, and 3. Great. Back to the starting position. Left foot on the step, straight. Push the body up from the left leg. And this time I'm going to provide a modification in case you're finding balance hard. For that, you're going to bring your right foot up to meet your left one, so you are standing with both feet on the step. Let's go with 2 more repetitions. And last one. Well done. That's the first set of steps completed. If you're doing single leg exercise, you're going to be doing 1 set with 1 leg, immediately 2nd set with the other leg, and then you have a rest. If you felt comfortable and with good balance, I invite you to grab the dumbbells or whatever object you're using as a weight. And we're gonna get ready to start with the right side. Place your foot straight and we're gonna push the body up. This time the focus is on pushing through the right heel. Very common mistake, people will lift the heel on the way down and on the way up. Let's focus on 3 more repetitions. 1, 2, and 3. Nice. Shake your legs if you need to. Sometimes it can get a burning sensation. Now let's place the left foot on the step and we're gonna push the body up from the left leg. This time the focus is on pushing through your left heel. Exactly the same. We don't want the left heel to come off the step at any time. Let's go with 3 more. 1, 2, and one last one. 3. Excellent. That's second set done. We're gonna have 30 seconds rest. But if you need more time, don't worry. Take the time that you need to recover. Now, the people that don't have access to a step or a staircase, the third set is gonna be dedicated to them, so you guys can see what we're doing in full screen. For the people that are using a staircase or the option of the step, continue doing what you're doing. We're gonna get ready, position the right foot straight, and from there, people with body weight, we're gonna bring the knee up, holding for 1 full second, and then extend. This one can be very challenging for the balance. And focus on bringing your knee as high as it feels comfortable. 3 more repetitions. 1, 2, and 3. Now let me show you how it looks from the side if you're doing body weight. We're balancing on the left one, and the right one is the one that is going up and down. If you are doing this variation, work on pushing your belly button in towards your spine so you can contract your core better. The tap is optional. If you don't want to tap the foot on the floor, that's completely fine. That's gonna give you an extra challenge for balance. And the last one. Amazing, guys. You're doing a really good job. That's us more than halfway of our workout. Stay focused, drink some water, and let's get ready for the fourth exercise of today. For that, we're gonna grab the cushion and we're gonna place it on the mat. That's gonna make the exercise more comfortable. Grab the 2 dumbbells or the objects that we're using as a weight. Place each on each side of the mat, and we're gonna get down to the floor. Since this is a true beginner's workout, I might have some people with mobility issues. So take your time getting down if you need to. Lie down on your back, keeping your knees bent. I might have put the dumbbells too high. Make sure that yours are next to your hips so it's easier to grab them. Pick them up. Place them on top of your hips first, and then next to your chest. Push one dumbbell up towards the ceiling, then push the other one up. Make sure that both arms are directly over your shoulders. And from there, we're gonna lower the dumbbells, and then we push towards the ceiling. Lower the weight until both elbows are touching the floor. And then we press up. Also, practice this movement in a slow and controlled way. We have 2 more repetitions to go. 1 and 2. Very good first set. Let's put the dumbbells back down on the floor, and we're gonna have 30 seconds rest. In the meantime, if you are using only 1 dumbbell, I'm gonna show you what is the right way to hold it while you're doing this exercise. And I'm gonna be using this variation for the second set. If you have 2 dumbbells or 2 objects, keep doing what we were doing on the first set. This option is for the people that have access to only 1 dumbbell. Pick up the dumbbell, and we're gonna push the dumbbell towards the ceiling, making sure that your arms are aligned with your shoulders. And from there, lower the arms and press up. Lower the dumbbell until both upper arms are touching the floor. And then we repeat the pushing motion. Doesn't matter if you're using 1 object or 2 objects. The movement is the same. We have 1 more repetition to go. And that's it. Great job, guys. We have 30 seconds rest. You can stay there if you want while you're listening to me, or you can get up and grab some water. For the third set, I'm gonna show how to use a different weight shape option. In my case, I have a plate available. But doesn't matter what you're using. If it's light enough, it should work. Let's get ready. I'm gonna get down to the floor. Lie on your back, keeping your knees bent. Grab the weight or the object that you're using. We're gonna position the arms in front of you, and from there, we're gonna lower the weight and then we press up. Remember to lower the weight until both elbows are touching the floor. Doesn't matter if you have one object or two objects. We have 3 more repetitions to go. This is 1, 2, and 3. Very, very good, guys. I think you can hear the excitement on my voice because this is the last set of this exercise. But the good news is that you only have one exercise to go. I want you to stay focused, push a little bit more. We are nearly there. Let's get organized. We don't need the weights. Grab some water if you need to. Let's get down to the floor again for the last exercise. How exciting is that? This one is gonna work your core. So I'm gonna get you to lie down, positioning your head in a comfortable position. I'm gonna show you what happens when you don't have the cushion. That's why I like it, especially starting a strength program. It's gonna make things easier. Now, see that gap between the lower back and the mat? We want to focus on filling up that gap. Let's lift the legs up in a bent position, and we're gonna do 20 seconds on the clock. While you're in this position, you want to be pushing your belly button in towards your spine. We have 8 seconds to go. Stay with me. I know this is challenging. 3, 2, and 1. First one done. If you found the first set easy, you can make it harder by extending your legs. Just make sure that you can still fill up the gap between your lower back and the mat. If you are not able to do that, stick to the first option, that is with knees bent. I'm gonna show you the extend legs variation. Let's go in 3, 2, and 1. Keep thinking about pushing the belly button in. If you notice that you are starting to get tired, you can also bend your knees. We have 10 more seconds to go. We are nearly there. Stay with me. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly drop your legs. Very good. I'm gonna give a tip for the people that were doing the variation on the second set. When you have the legs extended, the closer the legs are from the floor, the harder that it is. Let's bring the knees to chest for few seconds before we do the last effort of the day. Pick the variation that works the best for you and let's go. Last effort. Make sure that you keep thinking about pushing the belly button in towards your spine and you are engaging those muscles in the center of your body. We don't have long, we have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, guys. You've just completed your first strength workout and the day number 1 of my True Beginner Strength series, a program designed for anyone with no experience in strength training. Whatever your reason is to be here, this is not about getting you hot and sweaty. We're gonna leave that for cardio. This is about getting you strong, teach you the fundamental movements with good form, and keeping you pain-free. That was day number 1 of 8 days. You need to follow them in order, and I recommend you to stick to 1 or 2 workouts per week until you complete the 8 classes. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and get notified when the next workout of this series is uploaded. Well done today. Thanks for your time and see you in day number 2. Ciao, ciao.